Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. In this video I want to show you some trades that are currently running, and the one I took and closed already, which gave massive profits. And I want to show you how I was able to um, get these setups and my entries. Alright, so first of all I'll have to go to the one I closed already, or the one, or let's look at this crash 500. As you can see, is in deep profit. I closed about 3 positions already, and I decided to leave this one current to still run on this demo account so I can use for demonstration. I've already closed the trades on my real account when it was at $100 profit. All right, so I opened about 3 positions and closed the 3 on my real account, and closed 2 on the real, close the 3 on my real account, then close 2 on the demo account to leave one. Even when I see negative losses on my demo account, it affects me too, so I try to be careful. This one is just for demonstration purposes. All right, so how I found the setup was, as you can see, the market is actually kind of reversing. The market was selling previously. You can see the massive sales. Market was selling massively down up to this level that we have here. Then we can see the market created a kind of a double bottom here. Then while creating this while having this consolidation, we found that the market was always reacting around this zone. Then it broke out of it, came back, and still reacted around this zone, and still sold to the downside. Now, then it broke out finally and went above even this particular high that it created. So I actually found the market at this point. And I was, if the market can come back to this zone and then give me a good confirmation, I will have to enter a trade and see how to make some massive profit, because I know it should be buying up to this level here. Let me see where my possible profit target should be. It might get up to $200, guys. $200 with a losses of 3.0. So you can see, so you can always try to check this. First of all, you need to always go to the higher time frame to see what actually happened in the market, because you can't just enter trades like that. Forget the fact that I had to start showing you from a 15 minutes time frame. If you come to the 4-hourly time frame, you can see what actually happened in the market. You can see that the last 4-hourly candlestick, like here, the last 4-hourly candlestick closed bullish, and the next one, the one that followed it, you see, sold a little, then bought massively to the upside, you see. And the market is actually bearish. The market is actually bearish on the 4-hourly time frame. So what I'm actually doing now is just doing a short buy to a certain level, then I will close the trade, because there's a chance the market might want to go above this particular high here, but I won't risk that much. I would want to take my profit once the market gets to somewhere reasonable. I might decide to take my profit when it's up to $200. I can just take profit around here, around this spot, something like this, somewhere like this. I can send my TP at that point and take my profit, because if I want to join a trend line, you see what can possibly happen in the market. Let me pull out the trend line, guys. You see, we have this, and there's a chance that the market can react on getting to this trend line. There's a chance the market can react on getting to this trend line. If I duplicate it, we see we will be having a kind of a let's see, this is a kind of a descending wedge or channel. So there's a chance, and the fact is that the market has not even broken this previous low here. The low it created here at this point, it did not break it, but it's now reversing. So you might get to this high, then if it comes back, it will go below here, or there's a chance it can go above this particular high, then break above and continue, and then buy to the upside. It's going to break this trend line. That is a possibility there. So until that happens, I will not want to risk. I will just close my trade maybe at $200 profit, and that is all. That's on this particular demo account. On my real account, I already made about $200 closing those. I closed the trades at $73 per position, because I opened 3 positions there too, about $73 a position. So I made what I wanted to do. Some people will be like, since I expect the market to go that far, I should leave my trade to keep running. No. One thing you need to understand about trading is, it's not how long you hold the trade, is how much you've been withdrawing. It's how much you have been able to be withdrawing regularly. I've seen somebody trades on the 5 minutes time frame. He doesn't even hold his trades. Even when his analysis will show that the market will go a certain distance, but once he sees some reasonable profit, even with just 2 5-minute candlesticks, he closes the trade, and he's always making thousands of dollars regularly. So it's not about holding the trade for too long. If you can get a reasonable profit with a good lot size, within a short time, you can just close it and leave the market. Just pick and leave. That's how to remain profitable. It's not until you are able to hold trades for long hours, even if you can predict that. But the market doesn't play. The market decides what happens. You don't decide, you only predict. All right, so that is it, guys. So as you can see, the trade is still running. I expect it to buy up to that level, and I take my profit and leave. Then there's another one I took on okay, let me show you how I was able to enter the trade when my confirmation. All right, so on the 15 minutes time frame, when the market got to this zone, you see, I waited to see a confirmation. First confirmation was this particular candlestick here that has a long wick up and a small body down. This particular candlestick, one moment, this candlestick here. Then the next one was this bullish candlestick. See, this was like kind of a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern, which I value so much. Then immediately I saw it. Before I noticed, the market already started forming the second candlestick. So I entered it where you see here, and the market has been running for about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this 15 minutes time frame, and this should be about 2 hours. When I tell you can scalp the market for hours, so this is about 2 hours the market has been running. You see, all right. So that is it. That is it. So all right. So the second trade I took was on V50 index, volatility 50 index, and the analysis wasn't that much. I just went to the 4-hourly time frame because that's one strategy people fail to understand. The structure you see on the 4-hourly time frame can just give you a quick trade on a lower time frame. You just enter the market and grab some dollars, and you run out of the market. Like I saw this when I saw that setup, the market was somewhere around here. The market was this candlestick was completely formed. The market was somewhere around this point here, buying, and I knew no, it wasn't buying. This candlestick just closed. This particular candlestick, I guess, it just closed at that time. But I noticed this was the 4-hourly candlestick, the last 4-hourly candlestick that was formed. This candlestick. So I knew the next one would possibly be selling. Why I suspected that was because I looked at this towards this side and I saw the market was buying from this zone. Market bought from this zone. Later it broke through it. So this is a kind of a retest. This is a kind of a retest on this zone, so the market will likely be selling. So I decided to enter a sell trade, but I didn't enter on this time frame. I had to go down to the 15 minutes time frame. So on the 15 minutes time frame, when I got to this 15 minutes time frame, I also noticed another bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. At that time, I went to this 15 minutes time frame. I saw this candlestick. This is another bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. So immediately, at that time, the market was trying to buy to the upside a little. So I entered my trades, 10 positions. I opened 10 positions with the minimum lot size, and my stop loss was just above these wicks. So it moved up to this level, and if you can see, the market gave me up to like it was up to $7 in profit for all those positions, though I closed before it could give me. I noticed it could have given me up to $9 per profit. So but I already closed at $7 per profit, so I made a quick $70 out of the market. I entered the trade around this particular spot, something like somewhere like here, but I know my profit was around 70 something dollars, so about $73 or so in all. You see, so I made some good profit out of the market. Now there's another thing that is happening here right now. The market might continue to be selling, because if you look at this particular spot here, this is another setup. Now the market formed a kind of a support right here, and the support was broken. You see, the market came back to retest. With this pattern here, the market, there's a chance it can continue selling to go below this low here, continue selling to the downside. So that's how it works. If you can mark your resistance and support, and you also have to look at your market structure, see what the market is actually doing. You can see the market is actually in a channel right now, kind of a channel right now. So there's a chance it can be selling down to this trend line. If it can go below this particular support here, if it can go below this particular support right here, the market can go below this support here. So we expect the market to sell massively to the downside, maybe target this particular trend line here, this supportive trend line. All right, so that is how I was able to get a setup that gave me about $70 quickly in the market. You know, it must not always stay for long, like I used to tell you. Then, so that is it, guys. So you can see the trade on the crash 500 is still running massively. It's still running massively. So you can always do this, practice these little things and make some good money out of the market, guys. It's very simple. It's not too difficult. Always just check what the market has done previously and check what it's currently doing. See if it has given you some kind of structures or patterns that indicate the market is going to move in a certain direction. Then you try to enter, look for some kind of confirmation patterns like the bullish the engulfing candlestick pattern, the pin bar, whichever one you're comfortable with. You can use them to enter trades and make some good money out of the market, guys. It's very simple. This thing works everywhere. For example, now let me just open a chart that I've not done anything today. Okay, this is an analysis I made on this crash, this boom 500, and the market is it's going to buy. The market is going to be spiking to the upside as it is now because there is a breakout on the trend line and it's still closed above it. And looking at this particular spot here, I would want to wait for the market to break above this particular zone, although there is a very high chance it's going to do that. If the market can break above this zone, it should get to a certain level, like let's say somewhere here, can get to a level as this, then it can pull back to this zone. If it can come back to this zone, then I mean we have something like this. Market can break this, then duplicate it, and we have another one. That is, it comes back to it. Then we still have another after here. Then we see a confirmation. There's going to be massive buys to the upside. That means it's going to be catching spikes. This is what I'm expecting in this particular market. It has to catch the market will be spiking to, you know, maybe fill this particular space that we have here. All right, so that is just it. I'm expecting some massive spikes on crash boom 500, guys, with this setup. So all we need to do is just to be following stuff. Just mark your resistance and support, your trend lines and your key levels, and just look at for what the market is actually doing. You know, then you follow it up there from the guys. So that is it. I don't want this video to be too long, guys. Just you can practice these things. I believe you'll be profitable in the long run, guys. All right, so please subscribe to this channel if you're not done that yet. Then share your thoughts in the comment section, like this video, and invite your friends to like this channel too, guys. All right, so see you guys till my next video. Peace out.